Job security was once a big deal. I can remember when parents used to tell us, go out, get your college degree, get the good government job, and work until you retire for good reason. Benefits and job security. Let's talk about it. I'm Adrienne from Adrienne's Avenue, and I talk about things that are rich, relatable, and relevant that will help you become the leader that others want to follow. Let's jump right in. While there are different perspectives on job security, I define it as being employed by the same company for as long as you want to, as long as you meet their requirements and their expectations. You're unlikely to get dismissed. This definition is probably accepted by most, but it's one that is probably unlikely these days to be followed and embraced by companies. The truth is, companies these days can lay you off whenever they want. They can demote you. They don't have to promote you. They can adjust benefits on you, and they can tell you when and where you need to work for them. So this thing of job security is no longer out there. I do want you to secure my spot on this YouTube channel by hitting the like button and the subscribe button so that you can stay up to date on all the information as it becomes available to you. While employees used to stay on jobs 20, 30, 40 years, that's not so much the case anymore. People are being promoted, people are leaving, people are going to other places within the matter of 2 or 3 years at a company. So why are companies like this? Why is there such insecurity at companies? The bottom line has always been, and more prevalent today, is profit. Now, don't forget, these companies have challenges. Just like if you would open your own business, you would have these same challenges of competition, customer satisfaction, staying relevant, progressively evolving, and of course, profitability. So what does this mean for the employee? We become used to words and learn a new vocabulary of downsizing, right-sizing, attrition, shifting, outsourcing. These words have become words that we're very familiar with these days. And all in all, it just means that the employee force is decreasing. The companies are not adding people to the company, but as people retire or move on, they're not replacing people. So the employee force, which is the biggest expense of the company, they're being reduced. These job insecurities are also working against the employees. It's producing stress, sometimes depression, sometimes health issues, constant worry about if I'm going to have a job tomorrow. When I walk in on Friday, will I get a box and a pink slip? You know, what's going on? Are they telling us everything that's going on with the company? If some companies keep saying, yes, your job is secure, yes, your job is secure, do you really know that for a fact? This can produce worry for the employees. This type of worry can also be reflected in the productivity as the employees come into work on a daily basis. It also presents an area of trusting management and what they're being told when they hear various rumors around the office. So the question is, what can we do as employees knowing that there is no such thing as job security anymore? First thing I would say is be adaptable to change. You know, or should be somewhat aware of the changes that your company may be making or as they're announced to you. Is this something that you want to do? Is this a bandwagon that you still want to be on? Is it right for you and your family at the time? These are questions that only you can answer. So if you can, be adaptable to that change, and it may help you keep the job a little bit longer. Having a stable home life is also helpful to you. If there's turmoil at work, you want to go home to detach and kind of relieve some of the stress. So having that support at home is critical in the times of job insecurity. This one I cannot emphasize more, but save money. If you know your job may be insecure and it could hit any of us, make sure you have a savings set aside. Sometimes they call it a security fund, a rainy day fund, but something set aside that if unfortunately you're let go from the job, you will have money in order to take you on through a couple of months or so until you can find another job that you can start being employed and getting a paycheck again. Maintain and even improve your marketable skills. Know what those are. You can research other jobs on the internet in your field to know what are they looking for, and make sure you're up top notch on those skills, because if for some reason you're released from your current job, you could perhaps go out with another company and have your skills, top notch skills, ready to present to them and secure a different job. Always, always, always remain open to other opportunities. If you hear something from a different friend, if there's a headhunter coming for you, just remain open to maybe moving to another city, or maybe moving to another state, or maybe working from home, or even another field. But be aware of the opportunities that are out there, and don't just shut them down because they don't sound so good, or you're so used to the little cubbyhole that you've been in, you don't want to try anything new. So remain open to those opportunities that may be coming your way. And the last bit of advice I can give you, we all have that voice inside of us. We need to listen to our heart, listen to that voice inside of us, because if it's telling us to do something, more than likely it's correct. So make sure that you're listening to that inside voice and taking heed to what it's saying, danger ahead, or hang on in there, whatever it's telling you. Make sure you listen to that voice so that you won't be guided in the wrong direction. So now we know that there are no job securities. That is a thing of the past. But we also know there are things and steps that we can do to help ourselves if the time comes where we're let go from a job. But don't be afraid of it. Make sure you're always improving yourself. Make sure you're saving your money, so if it happens, you'll have a safety net to fall back on, and listen to that voice inside of you.